59 now. Don't have a slightest doubt that anybody can learn Python programming. I do not have any programming background. I'm a chemical graduate. I'm working in operations. After some few days I started feeling like just a few years back, if anybody doesn't know Microsoft Word or PowerPoint or that Excel, he was considered as illiterate. So likewise, I think in coming years, if you do not know Python, you will be considered as illiterate. And it is not for showing off Python programming, but it is for reducing your burden. It is for giving you freedom from boring stuff.
Okay, so prior to run, we have to save the program. So when I say run, it has to be saved by some name. And now the first prompt, whatever I have said, enter your sentence. So user will enter its sentence. For example, I will say anybody can learn programming. Excuse me, I'm holding this camera by one hand and single hand typing. And I'll say, and I love Python programming. Here I has come by different color because I itself is the program also. If you use later on, if you give the conditions, this and this, then something happens. This or this, something happens. So that is called booleans. That is later on. So I include my sentence and see, moment I hit enter, the result will come. 3, 2, 1, enter. See. So it says that number of letters are 51, number of words are 9, and each word has how many letters it is summed up. So for this I had used this colon to make it little separate. So if for verifying I go and count, total should come 51. So 11 plus 6 is 17, plus 4 is 21, 22, 24, then 35 plus 5 is 40, then 43, then 50, 40, excuse me, I made some mistake. Okay, I'll start from here. We should not count this 9 because it is number of words. We want total letters. So letters I'll count for 7 plus 3 is 10, 15, then 26, 26 plus 3 is 29, 30, 34, 40, 40 plus 11 is 51. So this is right. Now you will say that okay, for a small sentence it may have come right, and what about something big? So I will say, I will go again run, and I have saved news from Times of India. So I'll put that, I'll paste that news and we'll see. So it will ask enter your sentence. So as a sentence I'm putting this paste. This is the news. I give enter, and as I give enter there will be answer. So here it says that total letters are 54, number of words are 10. I will count here how many words are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this 10. So it's correct, and total is 54. We have checked last time, so need not count this time, it's okay. And one thing I want to say that whatever you make program, it needs improvisation. So that is the reason why iPhone 1, 2, 3, 10 or Samsung 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n number it is coming, because improvement. So life is improvement. There is nothing perfect. In this program also there is nothing perfect. First I did it, and wrote that print W, that means list, it came correct. Then I wrote print S, that means the sentence. Though, so I found that the total is coming more than the how many letters are there. Then why? Then I found that it is counting the space also in between. Space in between the words, letters also it is counting. So I had to subtract the space. And how I'll know how many space is there? So for that it is simple. For example, I will take this sentence. There are 3 words. So how many spaces are there? 1 and 2. That means if there are 3 words, there are 2 spaces. If there are 4 words, obviously there will be 3 spaces. So we can say a formula that number of words minus 1, that many spaces are there, right? And if there is only 1 word, no space, because 1 minus 1 is 0. So that is fitting very well. So I made this improvisation. As I said, improvisation is the life. So len S minus spaces will give the correct number of letters. So how I did it? Len W is number of words. I subtracted 1 from that. So this is nothing but spaces. So len S minus spaces gives us correct number of letters. So that's it for now. Okay, so the title is given by hash key. So hash key is the for writing comment. So Python will ignore if anything next to this hash key. So it is used as a comment. So while writing, programmers are writing the comment in between, because maybe somebody else will verify this or somebody else will use it. So you should understand what's going on. So for that, hash key is used. So here I put the title by hash key. So Python program will not do any operation on that one. String counter or sentence counter. So first I chose, I wrote a minimum sentence. I did not write sentence. I simple put S. So S is equal to input. Input itself is a program. Whatever is program, it is shown in this purple color. So I wrote input, and in the bracket, open and close parenthesis, I said enter your sentence. That means user will put its sentence. Then using the function, I use, I want to make list of the total words of the sentence. So there is a program that if I put dot split and bracket, open close bracket, it will be making list of the words. So W is equal to S dot split, open close bracket. Then I wrote print W, that means print this list. Then print S, I can say also. So it will print all the elements of the string or elements of that your user has entered the sentence in the sentence. Then there is another function. The beauty is len only said, and it will count the length of that either list or string. So here I wrote print len W. W is the list of the word. That means how many words are there, that list of, length of this list, it will print. Simple. So for our understanding, I put this open close parenthesis and this colon. This is for neatly separating the things. So this much, number of words. And then I use another program. For is itself is a program. For I in W, that means for any letter I can use, or words I can use A, B, C, D, anything. It will use this whatever you have assigned it. So I wrote, normally people are taking I for integer. So for I in the list, print len I. That means it will go, the for function for a for program will make it go through the list starting from first to the last. Here first is counted as 0, so from 0 up to the last. it will go through and it will count all. So len I, then for making it neat, this colon and I, and see only 7, and just we'll run it now. We'll run it. Now see this. I am very beginner in Python programming. Just have seen some basic concepts, and using that I made these things. So what is this? This is a string counter. So string is a technical word. I will say it is a sentence counter. That means user will give his sentence and this program will count the words, count the number of letters in less than 1 second. We can make that program also, how much time it takes, but that we can do in advanced level. There we have to import date and time, and the difference you can make, and it will be less than 1 second. But you can clearly see, the moment I hit the enter, you will see the answer. So what is this program? I wrote this, how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 lines. Okay, I'll explain it later on. First you see that, quickly I'll go through it. So I'll explain how it is.